mic is okay. She off your mic.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀, la mọ̀ dódódódó. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Hello there.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀, la mọ̀ dódódódó.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Maiyegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará yìí.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Good afternoon to you, good morning to you, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. And this is Maiyegun Live.
Maiyegun já wa sí.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Maiyegun máa wí.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun diary.
Share the broadcast, invite your friends and tell them that Maiyegun today, you know, invite your friends, not so friendly friends and everybody and tell them to join us.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ ṣe o, kẹ́gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ dódódódó.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti
Tell them.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́.
Thank you.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
See, I'm getting myself into the mood. I want to get myself into the mood and then I get you into it as well, right? Share the broadcast. Do that.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun mami.
Àní ẹ̀sọ́ra jù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà gbówó jẹ.
Maiyegun mami.
Àní ẹ̀sọ́ra jù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí fa.
Maiyegun mami.
Àní ẹ̀sọ́ra jù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Thank you. So, good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you, or good evening to you. Top of the moment to you from wherever you are watching from right now. And this is Maiyegun Live. If you have shared this broadcast, I want to say thank you. If this is your first time of watching Maiyegun, or second time, but you are yet to actually subscribe onto Maiyegun's Diary Politico, I think you should do that before you finally settle down. And again, the regular brethren in the Temple of Truth, you are welcome to another segment of an eye-opening session that will leave you spellbound and continue to solidify your faith in choosing the right thing and Nigeria to save lives. Some people think you are crazy. How can we just say, let's break up Nigeria to save lives? Why can't we come together right now and then, fight and then save Nigeria and make it great? Great. And help make the crippled giant of Africa to walk again. So when you decided not to listen to them, when you decided never to be kind of brainwashed anymore, blackmailed into taking an idea that you have figured out is never put together in your interest, those who turned to unity beggars, those who want you to act patriotic while the wild animals in human form continue to pillage, pilfer, and continue to ruin their own lovely Nigeria. So you are not mad that you decided to choose Biafra. No, you are not. Nothing is wrong with you that you believe in the advocacy of Yoruba nation. It is because you have seen enough. You have known enough. It will be so sad and self-destructive if you continue to lie to yourself about one Nigeria. You can't save her if you love Nigeria and you are not ignoring the obvious. You are not creating your own alternative reality. If you love Nigeria, you will join hands and help break it up. If you don't, that is why the following drama will continue to disturb our lives. The following characters, they will continue to dictate our lives, and they will continue to die in our cowardice, pretense. Don't worry, I am not a philosopher. I am about to become dramatical because as the fever of politics of 2023 is catching everyone, the young, the old, educated, non-educated, and all of them, there is no way we can become dramatical, ladies and gentlemen, because the hawks, the thieves, the rogues, criminals, lawbreakers who are actually running your Nigeria. They have graduated to I don't careism, which we can all agree is brought about, validated by your own whataboutism. Lawless criminals in charge of your government, in charge of your institutions, and then you want them to act right. You want to see positivity. Hello. They are now bold to break your laws publicly and then dare you, the docile, one Nigerians, the unity beggars, the let us come together, the patriotic Nigerians from abroad. I love my country from Canada. Nigeria is a great country. I love my country so much from Australia. Nigeria will never break up. God is the one who founded Nigeria. Therefore, I'm a patriotic Nigerian from America. All these lies. And these arrogant rogues who are now in charge of your affairs, your whataboutism brought them in. You remember when I said something about loving your thieves differently in Nigeria? That has become an established fact. That you are educated, well-informed, exposed, doesn't really matter. As a typical Nigerian, you love your thieves differently. How can this person do that? What? That is so wrong. Then you hear another person. What about, you know, how come now that this one is allowed to get away with this? Say, hey, what is wrong with that? What about? Now your whataboutism embolden these rogues. And look at it today. The country they destroyed, the people they killed, especially those they exiled who became refugees in another country due to their greed, corruption, incompetence, and so on. They don't give a damn about your law. Why should you give a damn about their own validation? I told people, I said, if they are preparing for election, you can be preparing to boycott it. Education is adulterated in Nigeria, and that is why some certain things always trigger people. So I said, well, don't tell them no election, because you don't have any right to tell anybody that there is no election, because that will be you infringing on their own rights, the same way you want your right to be protected. But do you know that boycotting an election is also part of an election? Voters' apathy. Do you know it is also part of an election? People can speak and say, we are not part of this charade by staying away from the election, because you know it. Whether you participated or not, they will write their names one day. But you see, you staying away is your own way of voting. You are voting out. That's what you are doing. So it is called election boycott. I'll tell you more about that. And I will love it when you begin to see that way. That it is your right to say, well, I don't want to be part of that. And it is also your right to talk to somebody and tell them why, and tell them to stay away. And with that, you are also participating in the election. It simply means you are boycotting, and then, you know, that's a voice that will ring louder. It will ring louder than the result of the election they are going to release. And that will be the beginning of what will further embolden you to say, we never voted for these rogues. And then when the numbers of people will come out to say, no, it's enough, we are done. When they are educated enough to do so, and bold enough to do so, you will shut everywhere down. But it is gradual. Until then, this is what we have noticed. Nigeria is a lawless place. Are you with me? And as we speak, you can barely trust anyone who comes with this message of, I want to save Nigeria. We are the young people. Let us come together. Let us do this and that. My brothers and sisters, we have now figured out that even the Sorosoke generation, the NSAS, those of them who made name through the NSAS protest, ladies and gentlemen, they are now the mobilizers for PDP, APC. They are now the vuvuzela's for all of these rogues behind the scene. Sadly, they are also part of those who have become this proxy, faceless, 100 million naira presidential form merchants in Nigeria today. So we have seen enough. So that is why don't let anybody, if anyone comes to you and say, I have the solution, Nigeria can still be saved, this and that, but pay attention. Somebody is funding them. By the time you pay your attention very well, you will see where they are taking you. They are taking you to a place where they want you to add to the number of those who validated their charade. A lot is going on. Oh, for me, I'm going to take them one by one now. A lot of people have been dragged into APC, Egbekebe's 100 million naira Presidential Bazaar. It has become a joke that even people who are sleeping in their homes, they are now paying APC money, 100 million, buying forms for them. Maybe you all know that a few days ago, or probably a week or so ago, I kind of alerted you all that from what we have been told, though, the total number of aspirants that are going to buy 100 million naira form of APC, they are going to be 35. So as at today, we have seen up to 25 of them who have paid, confirmed, paid in 100 million naira each, and they all want to be president of Nigeria, including the central bank governor of Nigeria. Normally, their law says you can run for office if you feel like you want to be anything. You can be in position of something now, appointed, and you have to resign before you do that. But because Nigeria is a lawless place, like I said, and a country that doesn't even obey its own law, can never, ever be considered as a country that is that stands a chance of progressing. Forget it. Don't let anybody lie to you. And you can tell from those who are supposed to be upholding your laws. First, Buhari ministers, they are buying 100 million naira forms. Some of them are buying the 50 million naira governorship forms as we speak today. And they are still there holding their positions in Buhari's government, this APC, Egbekegbe. Yeah? Now, do you know that so far so good? Where's that my phone? It gets somewhere where I gathered this info. APC, Egbekegbe, from presidential form alone, they have already realized almost 3 billion naira. That is 30 people who have paid. Apart from that, they are expecting over 2,000. In fact, make I get the figure. And the figure go. One moment. Let's start with this. They are expecting about 35 presidential candidates, 100 million naira each, 3.5 billion. They are expecting 241 aspirants for senatorial seats. That is 20 million naira each. So that alone is 4.8 billion. They are expecting 820. Well, so far, what am I saying? So far, those who have paid. Let's take that again. APC, Egbe, apart from the 100 million for president, yeah, they already received 241 forms for senatorial seats of 110. 107 or 109 is the total senatorial seat in Nigeria. So APC have currently received payment for 241 aspirants, coming to 4.8 billion. 4.82 billion. They have received application for House of Representatives. They have received the form from 821 aspirants. So at 10 million naira each. So which means they are expecting 8.2 billion from that. They have received 8.2 billion already. For State House of Assembly, they have received application from aspirants, from 1,505 aspirants so far at 2 million naira each per form. So far they've received 3.01 billion for House of Assembly, right? One second. Now, as at yesterday, Sunday, APC, Egbekegbe, they have raked in over 20 billion. As we are talking right now. But you can then ask yourselves, where are all this money coming from? Let's start with the central bank governor. The central bank governor of Nigeria came out and he said the people who bought forms for him, they were farmers who benefited from his anchor borrower program, which Nigeria invested, which Central Bank and World Bank invested 1.4 trillion naira. They gave the money to farmers. So after 2 years, the farmers are unable to pay back because of the insecurity, Boko Haram and all of that. So last, the venture was run at a loss. Now, the farmers who are unable to pay back their loan, 1.4 trillion. Now, the farmer can't put money together, buy form for Emefiole. That was what he said. He said that himself. Initially, people said, oh, it's a rumor, it's a rumor. Okay. Then he came out and he said, yes, people have been asking him and all of that, but if he's ready to contest, Central Bank governor, if he's ready to contest, he is going to buy the form himself. Then a few hours after saying that, he just went to court. Do you know who is the lawyer to Emefiole? Constitutional lawyer, the man we will hear the praise, that he knows the law, he knows the constitution very well. But they all know that the 1999 constitution is a fraud. So, and they know how to use it and tap it very well to secure whatever they can secure. He got paid. Now this man, now him, Ozekomeh, now the lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, the man we all praise that knows the law. Central Bank governor now sent him to the court to go and tell the court that the court should allow him to be a presidential aspirant and candidate, even though he's still a central bank governor. So what that simply means is that Central Bank Governor of Nigeria is a member of APC. Now, to you may be like, but Central Bank Governor can be a member of any party because you are an illiterate. I understand that. But don't be that stupid, okay? Central Bank Governor of a country can never be party to any politics. It can't even join politics. Do you understand? So if he has to join politics, then that means he has to resign. And there is no professional banker that gets to the height of his profession and become the central bank governor of his country. Yeah. And then he will say, I'm resigning to go and be president, to go and contest. Do you understand that now? It is so unheard of. But Nigeria is not real. Do you understand that now? It's not. All these things happening are not real. And that's where you're going to ask yourselves, why am I even involved in all of this? Why do I want this to continue? These are the areas you start asking questions and say, why do I want this? Why do I want to be part of this? It's so unreal. So he sent a lawyer, a big lawyer, constitutional lawyer, to go to court and let court tell Malami, Attorney General of Nigeria, and at the same time to tell INEC that they cannot stop him from being an aspirant of APC Ṣé gbogbo ò ti bàjẹ́ báyìí? What kind of explanation would you like me to give to you to explain the rot, the state that Nigeria is currently at right now? Even if you are telling yourself that no, man, no, it's not that bad. It's so difficult to accept. What this boy is talking about is so. It is really, sir. Don't stop making things up. Stop confusing yourselves. It's not confusion. There's no confusion here. All right. This is it. Central Bank governor approached court. And he paid the lawyer to go and tell court that court should stop INEC and the Attorney General of Nigeria. He should stop them from stopping him from contesting in APC primaries. He never choke like this. The oath, he never choke like this. He never spoil. Wait for it. Initially, when these guys came out, I don't know how many of you still remember them. When they came out, they said, these ones are just jokers and all of that. No, you have no idea.
After a week tour in the creeks in the Niger Delta, and after due consultations and meetings with the Niger Delta Freedom Reserve Force, which is the only standing fight force in the region, wish to make the following points clear. 1. Firstly, we must state clearly that we are not a force against the federal government, or we are not a separatist movement. We are agitating for better life and inclusion from government. We have made up our mind to join the politicking process, and we are tired of the recycling politicians in the system. Politicians are like men trying to chase women, promising everything on earth just to get her, and doing nothing afterward as promised. We are tired of these games. The names flying around and carefully checking their background, we have settled for the governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiole. If he is truly contesting and the rumors are true, although we don't know him, that he looks like a gentleman who will keep to his words, and most importantly, he is not a politician. We took this decision because he has used his office to create programs to eradicate poverty, and so many programs also in agriculture. We believe that if he is given the opportunity, he will bring meaningful development and help the economy get back on its feet. We are willing to surrender our arms as solidarity on confirmation of Emefiole as the presidential flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress APC. We will in turn protect pipelines and contribute in stopping kidnapping and illegal bunkering in the region. Hey, sir! Yeah! Hey, sir! Yeah! It's not coming here! Finally, we appeal to those with the title of party delegates for the forthcoming presidential primaries. When you get to Abuja, as you are receiving your dollars, check your conscience and vote for Godwin Emefiole, who we strongly believe can solve the problem of this country and the Niger Delta, most importantly in the Niger Delta region. Thank you, General Jack Feinberg, for the Niger Delta Freedom Reserve Force. Hi, sir! Yeah! You sir, come here! Yeah. You sir, come here!
You see, so that is the state of Nigeria. But there is something probably you don't know, and I think I should tell you tonight. All right. Well, on your screen is the list of the names of those that have been confirmed to have paid 100 million naira to APC Egbekegbe, who wants to be presidential candidate of APC. But you have all heard about the indebtedness of Nigeria, Abi. You have also heard that Emefiole has been printing money, which nobody knows how much they have printed for Buhari. Do you also know that apart from the over 45 trillion naira, the debt of Nigeria today, the debt that grew from 8.5 trillion in 2015, and today it is over 45 trillion naira. And yet the poverty in Nigeria has also escalated. You know that. Do you also know that behind the scene, there is also an arrangement that Buhari's government they are borrowing money from the central bank. And you don't know this. Maybe you don't know this. And under Buhari's government, Emefiole has borrowed Buhari's government behind the scene, over 15 trillion naira. I'm not joking, They have a name for it. If you are a banker watching me, you know what I'm talking about, Abi. Printing money and then raising bond, federal government bond to give Buhari money behind the door. Buhari's government alone has borrowed over 15 trillion from central bank. Do you also know that it is that same central bank that they always keep your election, vital election materials that you use to conduct your election? Now, the man in charge of that wants to become president. Well, you may not see the joke yet, but it is a joke that seems to have kind of written itself. And it's true. If you have heard that Goodluck Ebele Jonathan has picked up the APC Egbekegbe Presidential Form, another group don't pay 100 million naira for Ebele Jonathan. Shebi, you hear that on this platform many times, that they are trying to drag him into it, and he needed to go and consult, but the consultation is not yielding as planned. But since they have decided to publicly launder money for APC, Egbekegbe, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan has also paid 100 million, well, a group paid, they say, 100 million naira to become the presidential candidate of APC, Egbekegbe. No be only him, the Senate President of Nigeria, the rubber stamp Lawan, he has also picked up his own form too. You see all these faceless groups that are buying all these 100 million naira forms. See all of you who say you be patriotic Nigerians. You know, even get 10 million to even stage what is they call it? House of Assembly candidacy in your community. But you are on social media every day telling people that Yoruba nation is a waste of time. But they should go and work and break the system from inside. Now that you know that there is a faceless or there are faceless groups that they have billions to buy form for all of you. Why are you not picking up APC, Egbekegbe form? Maybe you not to pick them up 20 million, 10 million, 20 million. Maybe you go break them from inside. Because there is this group everywhere. They give money, you know what I mean? Now them they buy form. Now them buy form for Tinubu. They bought the form for all of these guys. They said they bought form for them. See all the characters who won't be your president to your long. So far, no, they tire you. See, read the names. You see the names. Then Central Bank governor that approached Malamu, Attorney General of Nigeria. I'm sorry, that approached the court that court should stop Malamu. The person they said they should stop is Malamu, the Attorney General, the one that shared over 200 exotic cars, expensive cars, just a few days ago, so that he can be the governor of Kebbi State. He is still the Minister of Justice in Nigeria, and he is also the aspirant to be governor of Kebbi State. You see, it's so ridiculous, right? That I can't even imagine it. But hang on, they want this thief, Malamu, who shared over 200 exotic cars to party delegates. And they said, where you take get money to buy all these cars? You know what he said? He said, people are complaining that he shared cars. They have not seen anything. It's the only cars they have seen now. He is still going to share aeroplanes so that he will be the governor of Kebbi State. Under the APC, Egbekegbe, that continue to tell you that they are fighting corruption. Listen to this. Now Malamu be this, your Minister of Justice, Attorney General of Nigeria.
wajen ba da miyagun kwayoyi lokacin da muke ba da kofi ba za su ji daɗin an kawo aikin alheri saboda haka sun yaya da cewa an raba mota 100 fiye da haka nan 200 marsandi in Allah ya hore min jirgi 100 za a raba su.
He said, if Allah give them more chance, he is going to distribute plane. Because you see those cars, they seize them from those who were using them for drug smuggling. You know what I mean now? For different crimes. Nigeria to finish. Proceed of crime. Evidence of crime. Then the #1 law officer of Nigeria decided to pack them and give them away and say, hey, I give you this free car. You are going to make me the next governor of Kebbi. People are complaining that I'm giving you cars. Evidence of crime. Go and drive the car. So everybody just cruising about in expensive cars because they belong to a political party where the Minister of Justice of Nigeria belonged to. That's it. You, who born you now to just say, all the cars where they here, where they, all these cars where they seize from drug smugglers, from human traffickers, from fraudsters, everybody, see all these expensive cars. Then you just enter government building one day, and just drive one away and say, Shebi, I'm a Nigerian now. Of course, now you can't do that, can you? Yeah, that's how lawless Nigeria is. So, Central Bank governor want to be president of Nigeria. Minister of Justice is using the proceeds of crime to bribe party faithful to make him their governor. So where is the law? It is a mess of a place. And then you have nothing to do. Stop lying to yourself. We need to fight. Maiyegun, that's what we are saying. If everybody, if the Biafrans, if the Yoruba nation, if this and that come together and we chase you away, Baba, friend brain, chase it away. The only way to chase them away is by first showing them that you are no longer interested in helping them validating a fraud called Nigeria. That is what they are fighting for. That is what they will kill you for. The moment you say, we don't want to be part of it anymore, and you begin to break it up for them, right there, choose your side. You see, when everybody come out and say, enough, we're not coming out enough to say enough so that we can keep it together. No. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. They have taken over. They have. And you cannot continue to say, we need to rescue our country, we need to save our country, and the blah, 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 and the blah, 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 blah. When you know that you have nothing to change anything, forget it. Now, Central Bank, they keep your electoral materials. The one that all of you want to use to chase them away. Abi, is that not what you want to use? The ballot paper, the voting machine, the ballot box and everything, the result, everything, Abi. In that same Nigeria that you see professors, university dons, university professors, rigging elections for school dropouts, who now have money and they have political power, bunch of never do well, so the dredge of the society, because they have money. University dons, are they not the ones who announce the election results every night for you? They will be reading like they are illiterate. They are not illiterate. They are part of the whole system. Should be the election material you want to use to chase them away. Now you go print them. She will print. Ye deceive arayin. Boycotting election is part of election. She, you know. Tell your children. Don't let your children be like you. They may have lied to you for so long. Don't let your children continue to drink from the pool of that, from that same pool of lies. Only boycott election, yeah. Ẹ̀yin ò lọ dìbò lẹ́ni ní ebo wèrèwò lẹ́ ń di ẹ lọ́ máa dìbò ṣín tẹ́ bá fẹ́ dìjà rẹ̀. Ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ara jẹ́ kí n wà láyé mi bí mo ṣe wà yìí. They tell you that they will not count you if you don't vote. Nah, lie. The vote will not count if you are not part of it. So you need to begin to tell yourself that listen. If I want this to work, I must stop myself from thinking something is going to happen that is going to stop these guys. Nothing is going to happen to stop them. You are going to stop them. You are going to stop them. And how to stop them is to make what they kill for become worthless. See, all this money they are raising, do you think it's normal? It's not normal. Something is cooking. And there's so much you can predict. So much. The people they kidnapped on Kaduna Abuja Railway, they are still in the hands of their captors. It's not biggie to these guys. And suddenly, the same political party that destroyed Nigeria to this much suddenly started attracting pastors, reverend, and all of them, showing their faces that even you haven't heard from them in a while, you don't know what is wrong with Nigeria. Now you can see what is wrong with Nigeria in frame, in picture, celebrated right before your face, and your face is right there, rather. So if you are continually using your whataboutism, but what about PDP? What about them? They are already dancing to the same style of, I told you something. I said, there is no difference between Buhari idiots and articulators, the articulated morons. But some new group, they have aroused now, new group, they call them the obediots. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be so harsh on you yet, because you've not done anything wrong yet. They call them the obedients. Fellow obedient, they call themselves. I don't know why. Every time I see that, I just feel like it sounded like the obedient. Because it's the same style of the Buhari Media Center, the Lagos Abobakus, the Oshogbo Alemajiris. Are you with me? And when you look at the articulated morons, articulated moguls, articulators, and the rest of them like that, the reason why their voice is higher than the other is because one is in government and the other want to be in government, but they have the same character. If you sit down with people with articulators, articulated morons, now the same passion they go they talk about Atiku. You go think say Atiku no be the same Atiku we know. And the same way you will see the Buhari idiots, the cyber barbarians. That's the same way. They talk with passion, you'll be like, which kind of mental problem is this? Of course, it is called Buhari titis. There is a mental, there's this thing. We diagnosed them some times ago. When you see Buhari, the cyber barbarians talk, yeah? You can easily say, what did this man they suffer from? It is called Buhari titis. You don't get cured. And when Buhari no day again, after people go, they come to reality. But by then, about damages would have been done. It is the same with the articulators. If Atiku is your president from 2019, you would have seen the Buhari idiot Pro Max in the articulators. They are not different. Bunch of hungry, disadvantaged, young people in Nigeria who have chosen their own thieves and love their own thieves differently. So today, it be like say the same virus will catch all of una in 2014, 2015. Change. Where everybody come be like say then they under assassin. Something where we say, what is assassin?
Kilo leto, and now Buhari that they talk about, forget it. If Buhari kill my father, I will still support Buhari. Well, this one's strong, go. My friend, you don't know what you are talking about. Buhari is a dictator. My friend, shut up. It's not Buhari. Look at the people around him. Intelligent. He just these are thieves, you know. My friend, shut up. You are just 18. Now, virus. Then they see change. They see change. The same virus, they don't that to self done DPDP now. Then they call themselves the obedient. I don't know. You guys, I don't know. I feel like I should just call you what I feel like calling you, the obedient. Because that's what I'm saying. They are also desperate. They don't find the Messiah. Okay? Peter Obi, Peter. Then if you say anything about Peter Obi, you are enemy of progress, Joe. Okay. All of them now, they don't become philosophers behind Peter Obi. Now, so then guide themselves, enter APC, and only for them to start seeing the people they were running away from in PDP started jumping to APC, and they are out there like say, you use Okalu as the camp, hey, okay, Kiniko as the camp to APC, Stella Odua is not a member of it, Now, so they realize, say, they don't scam them. So that's why I'm thinking, like, if you go on social media right now, I'm on a Christian, it can't be like saying, I'll be good, save everybody. Somebody came on, I said, if you see anything, they will just say, these guys, they do their own group chat. Listen to this, they do their own group chat. Because Peter Obi is from Eastern Nigeria. So, IPOB automatically became a ready-made enemy for them. This IPOB go spoil business. So this IPOB in a bad market for Peter Obi. Can you get me now? So just same way they projected the idea that some people hated Buhari, and those of you who love Buhari, you must be those who love Nigeria. But you see, those who didn't like Buhari, they must have hated Nigeria. Last, so everybody come they chop the breakfast where they no pay for, where they no even order. Me, I no order for this breakfast, but all of us they chop them. Some people they smell them. Say, they smell that Nigeria breakfast from here in Australia. Say, Baba, you they feel them? Say, they feel them? Or that place, the heat where they did the place, we don't know how people they survive. So, and I said, once they feel like, how can we make, you know what I mean? Peter Obi a conversation today. How can we make the Biafrans to see Peter Obi as the savior and not Biafra? IPOB must go. They must kill them to the point that Peter Obi supporters on social media, they are asking that Nigeria military, they should bring guns. They should bring they should come and do Operation Python dance or crocodile smile. That's why I said that they are not different from Boko Haram's support, because they are not in the spotlight yet. That's why you don't think they are not different too. And that is why people like us will continue to say, listen, don't look at all these guys alone. Just don't look at what they are showing you. Look at what they are not showing you behind the scene. And then think about what they want to drag you into. It is all jam, pepe, scatter, scatter. There's somebody who can say it better. He's a comedian. A kind of, it's comical enough, I would say. But here it is.
Man, we'll talk brightly so that let us tell ourselves the simple truth. Nigeria is in trouble. I'm not a theorist. Some people say, don't mind we can say madman. I agree. I agree. But Nigeria is a mad country. So you need a madman to take care of a mad country. There are no two ways about that. There are time for everything. I was a Katsina. I said, listen, Nigeria, look, don't worry, just don't worry. That's one of the problems we should take over. Now, are you hearing me? Yes. I see. They can't defeat us. I said, listen, in Katsina State, President Buhari from Katsina State, is it not? Every day you hear killings in Katsina State. Every day you hear deaths in Katsina State. That led to the point that the governor, my brother, Masari said, all of you, arm yourself. Arm yourself. We have nobody to protect us again. The president is from where? Katsina. So now it's not a question where you come from. It is an issue, who can do this work? Who can protect Nigerians? Who can look into your eyes and say, enough is enough? I'm the one that will do it. And I've done it before. So when you say, oh, you want so person because he's from the north. Because he's from the north. No. The president today from the north. There's hunger in the north. There's insecurity in the north. There's insecurity in the south. There's poverty in the south. There's insecurity in the west. So all over Nigeria, nobody is safe. You are not safe. I am not safe. I can't appoint service chiefs who are sleeping, nothing going on. No. Nobody does that. I can't be happy to fly all over. 20 people have been killed in Nasarawa the other day. 30 have been killed in Kaduna the other day. 10 have been killed in Plateau the other day. Why am I commander-in-chief? Of who? I can't protect life and property. Nobody does that. And we must be serious about it. Somebody who can take the bull by the horn. A leader who's courageous. A leader who's fearless. I say we will do this. It may affect you. I fight for the interest of Nigeria. I don't give a damn. I'm talking about Nigeria. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about our leader. I'm not talking about the Labara Mag who was my colleague. I'm talking about Nigeria. One thing I can tell all of you, if we cannot solve the problem of insecurity, forget it. Can you talk about economy in Ukraine now? Is there an economy in Ukraine? No. Why? War, insecurity. Until we bring insecurity down in Nigeria, we can't talk about the economy doing well. How will it do well? They say he talks too much. Okay. If I talk too much and can win presidency, won't you take me? But you not talking, you won't win. Oh, his face is too bad. Yes. But can he win? It's not this, oh, it's brash. But everybody has his own. God has not made anybody perfect. Right? If I'm brash, but I have character. I have integrity. You can trust me. Than you that don't talk brash. According to your own measurement too, not that I believe what I say, no. But let us say, okay, you're correct. I talk brashly. But does he have integrity? Yes. Does he keep to his words? Yes. You don't talk brightly. Do you have integrity? No. Do you keep to your words? No. Go and take the man who talks brashly so that you can follow him tomorrow. He has integrity and he can keep to his words. You cannot award a contract of 20 billion, then every year provide 500 million naira in the budget. What kind of system is that? Who does that? Which means you don't want to do it. I'm not a political prostitute. I'm not. I will remain here until God calls me. Because don't listen to what you, the elites alone and someone, listen to the grass. What are they talking about? Whom are they talking about? Check who they are fighting. It's not let me wicked. Are you hearing any propaganda against anybody? It's wicked. So why are they fighting me? The wicked is a popular name in Nigeria now.
Madman. He said it himself. He said, I'm a madman. So definitely Nigeria need a madman. Come on, man. Well, I actually made a few points too, talking about defending yourself and all that stuff. Well, it is what it is. You know what I mean? The characters there feels like it's a one-man show. Some of you even feel like it's a one-man thing. You are not paying attention, deep attention to what is involved and why. You should never waste your time. Not with these guys, oh. Yeah? Something happened that I would expectedly, right? Somehow, I expected that to trigger some sort of reactions from those who believe that, asking for Biafra, IPOB, and all the stuff, right? That they don't need them now. Peter Obi is their champion and the rest of that. I expected them to react to something when Buhari was in Ebonyi. I don't know how many of you have seen this that I'm about to show you, okay? All these are just the pointers to tell you that you can continue to lie to yourselves about Nigeria, yeah? But you see the obvious, the truth will always be there to remind you that stop lying to yourselves until you do the right thing and let everybody handle their own affairs as they desire to do. You continue to what? To wallow in this endless whammy. It's a double whammy. Okwagmaya. Don't ask me for the meaning. I just know saying as something where they say no get end. Okwagmaya. They did this to the Igbo elders. If you are a Yoruba man watching this broadcast right now, tell me how you're going to feel if you are sitting there and these are the royal fathers from Yoruba land who have been denied entrance or access into the hall where the supposed Nigeria president is addressing traditional leaders from your state. Just tell me how you're going to react. A tip.
Hello? Hello?
And that was Ebonyi. Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Yeah, and those are the few things that always reminds an average Biafran that even if our elites are shameless, if they have no shame whatsoever, simply because of what they are going to get, their shame, or let me say their shamelessness, is shaming them. And every now and then, they feel like the leadership, the generation, this generation of leaders or whatever, they have failed them and they deserve better. Do you understand that now? That they deserve better than what they are being offered. Asking for that is why they actually having them killed at will. Like, yeah, kill them all. But as a Yoruba man, I will never feel comfortable with that. And it didn't start today. It didn't. I know you may not probably like what I'm trying to get your mind to come to, because before I get to where I'm going now, right? All these pointers are telling you that this whole thing that is fraudulently put together, as it was in the old, it is today, and it will continue to be. And if you continue to help them validate that one Nigeria, oh dear, jokes like this will never cease.
Stop shaking your head, because that's sacrifice for you should stop shaking your head. You are one of those who are causing problem. They gave you chieftaincy, a young boy, so you don't even know what to do with it. And then when I'm speaking, you are shaking your head like this. Oh, fake, causing problem everywhere. You just go and wear something that's bigger than you. When somebody looking for power, you would think that an elderly person, very small young man, this man, I know when I was in school, he was running about, running around, going for errand. Nice, wearing Osman Danfodio. Then you begin to breach a protocol. He thinks that when he's shaking his head, that I will be happy. That's fake. That's fake.
Oh, fake. It's all fake. Nigeria is fake. The leadership is fake. The governance is fake. Their policies are fake. Their patriotism is fake. Do you know the real thing? There should have never been one centralized Nigeria. That wasn't the plan. And if you are doubting me, listen to one of the founding fathers of Nigeria. I mean, I wasn't there, but this was his own view. Way back in 1961, 62, Baba, why are they now forcing me and you to be patriotic to one centralized Nigeria? Come on, man. That's unfair. Amadou Bello, do you agree?
I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or a permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions, coming out with having no work to do. I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are, new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the east or in the west? The answer is no. And if there are, there may be 10 laborers employed only in the two regions.
Now, there's something I want to say to you here. Although the thought behind that assertion of that First Republic leader, Northern Nigeria leader, the pre- and post-independence leader of the North then, the motive behind that statement is pretty much divisive and terrible. And that ideology is what they have now, their ideology is meant to be for the Northern Nigeria. That is why, if the North says they don't want alcohol sold in the North, yeah, they can do that and get away with it. Okay? But the South cannot say, we don't want cows to roam our streets. We want them on farms or ranches. The North can say, no, you can't do that. So what they did was that the idea of some other people dominating them comes from the, sort of a generational hatred, traced back to God knows, I don't know, Because some people are still trying to say, what exactly is the sin of the Igbos to this crop of a first Nigerian leaders? That they have that mindset, that they even set up policy to weed them out. But you see, that idea spread to what you are witnessing today, Abi. But guess what? Igbos want to dominate everywhere. You have said that too. Most of you have said that. Thank God for the modern day awareness and education. That so many of you have now re-educated yourselves. And you are moving away from all this barbaric, old, backward thinking that they planted in us. They implanted them. You are an Igbo man. They have the story they told you. These stories is to make you hate others. You are a Yoruba man or woman. There are stories they told you. The stories to hate others too. Now, these days, people are trying to take themselves away from all those bad, you know what I mean? Because waiting be dominate. In America today, you have Yorubas there who are running for political offices, who are political office holders in America today. Simply because they traveled from Iseyin to go and become chief judge in Australia, in America. Omo Yoruba, they're not born them for America. Today, many of them, they're not born them for UK here. Some of them became MP in the UK. They became local MP here. Nobody said they came. Yorubas are always everywhere trying to dominate. Talk less of them, Yoruba going to Kano. Meanwhile, according to history, back then, as they said, Igbos are everywhere. Back in eastern Nigeria, Northerners are there too. Why these politicians they are planting the seed of division, seed of hate, and they call them our leaders, our elders at the time. Hausa man, Fulani man got elected as a councillor. Is it councillor? I've been waiting that they elected that man in Enugu. Who remember that man's name? I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry. I should have remembered his name. Right? And Hausa Abi Fulani man became an MP in Enugu. So the idea then was that if you are living in a community and you are known, you've contributed there, you want to make it better until these rogues like Sadauno, I've waited to call this weary. So they were planting that, right? They miseducated their people to hate other tribes. They want to dominate. They want to dominate. But today, you are seeing Yorubas who are senior medical doctors, senior this and that all over the world. Some of you are saying, we are proud. She's a Nigerian. But back at home, an Igbo man cannot be your governor in Kano, Abi. A Fulani man cannot be your governor in Enugu. A Yoruba man cannot go and become your governor in Bayelsa. A Fulani man cannot be governor of Ogun State, even if he's been living there before, Abi. That's to tell you the textbook definition of a fake country. The only thing that is real in Nigeria is the killings and the looting. Every other thing there, now fraud. So when Igbos were able to elect a Fulani or a Hausa man as their representative in Enugu, Sadauno Sokoto and other political Islamic jihadists with one North agenda that they should have allowed to stay in the North, they were spreading the discord of anywhere Igbo man day. He wants to be the head of the camp. He wants to be this. He wants to be best here. He wants to be best there. And that is the foundation of Nigeria today. And that's why you should not be part of it. That is why it's so fraudulent. It's so unreal. And everything you see is like, take it as you see it, because it is not as it looks. So the conversation is, if you pay attention very well, can one man fix that rot? No, it can't. It is a systemic failure, a systemic rot that even if you want to start fixing things right, first you break Nigeria up from what it is right now. You see, breaking Nigeria up starts, and there's a way it's going to progress. The first one is, if there's no longer any central government in Nigeria, where everybody wants to be president, messiah, somebody with magic wand, madman, who wants to come and rule a mad country. So they made Nigeria a mad country, and they are telling you to be a patriotic citizens of a mad country. Can't you see? You are being played. So when you say, Omo, let's break it up. You first break the central system that they have used to hold us down. And that is the gateway to Biafra. That is the gateway to Oduduwa Republic. You know that Yoruba land, it's going to be like a republic, because it's a republic of so many other nationalities too, so to say, who are going to come together to call ourselves the Republic of Yoruba Nation, or the Republic of Yoruba Land. The gateway to that is to start the process of breaking up Nigeria from the stranglehold of centralization that it currently enjoys, which is killing us. And the only thing that system is producing more thieves, chancers, scroungers, pickpockets, opportunists that pretend to kind of understand us, only to massage your ego, make you feel good until they rob you and they dump you. That's why we choose this. We choose a path where we can indeed believe that we are allowed to make a mistake and fix our mistake, not fix the rot, a systemic rot that they intentionally put together. One man can't fix that. Don't tell yourself that anyone can fix that. I was talking to somebody, and then they are telling me, they are talking to me about Omoyele Showore, our own vintage Omoyele Showore. And they were saying that we can pull up numbers, resources, and then give support to Omoyele Showore. And I said, listen, if you see how we do things on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, apart from speaking to those who have a chance of coming here to come and speak their mind about what they think, on this platform, we tend to pieces all information so well. We break everything down enough that it is so difficult, or will be difficult for anybody to come back again and then change the narrative and think it's going to be easier to manipulate people to believe something they already understood so well. How? We're talking about a system. We're not talking about a messiah. You don't need a messiah. You don't need a one man, whatever, to fix anything. You need a holistic system crush and collapse if you want to make any difference at all. Look at what I just told you about APC. They just gave you this workbook to say, if you want to challenge us, if you want to get rid of us, you need this same number or ×2 of this number. What do I mean? I told you that they are expecting 1,505 people who have already paid 2 million naira each in order for them to become House of Assembly members across the 36 states of Nigeria. Right? 1,500 people. So if you want to make that anything happen by now, you should be seeing young people of more than 1,000, of more than 3,000 fighting to become House of Assembly members across all the 36 states in Nigeria for Omoyele Showore's political party. There is nothing like that. The APC, Egbekegbe, they said they have received 10 million naira from over 800 House of Rep members. People who want to contest for 360 seats. They have already paid the APC, Egbekegbe, 10 million naira, 812 of them, or 815. So if you want to challenge that, then you need 1,000, maybe 1,700 people to have already gathered right now, fighting to fill up 360 seats on the party of Omoyele Showore, the AAC. We don't have anything like that. Now listen, I'm using this template just to tell you why. When some of us felt like, even if you want to take on the system this way, politically, with a rotten electoral system, where the electoral materials are being kept, with somebody who also in a vote, controlled by somebody who also wants to be president, for a political party that has ruined, and you know what I mean? So when you put all the pieces together, you feel like, okay, then you know what? It's not just about Omoyele Sowore anymore. It's more than that. And there are some templates you can see to say, okay, maybe it's possible. Maybe you can dislodge all of them, change the constitution, and then allow us to have Biafra. You know what I mean? But there's nothing like that. They already said they have over 300 to 400 people who have paid more than, how much? 20 million naira to become senators for 109 seats for APC, Egbekegbe alone. To challenge them, how many people do you think should be contesting right now under the youth party, AAC? You should be getting up to maybe 800 people already saying they want to be senators. That's to tell you that if all these numbers decided to now spread everywhere and they are ready to take over, win or lose, dislodge all these people from everywhere. You see about, let's say, 36 states, Abi. Let's say you have more than 200 young people who want to be governors under AAC. Then you say, hey, these people are serious now, but you know what? Don't let us lie to ourselves, okay? I mean, Omoyele Sowore party said their own party form is free, from president to councillor, free. People who abandon them, they are going to PDP, 40 million presidential form, 20 million governor, 15, you know what I mean? They are going to APC, Egbekegbe 100 million. They are investing in the future looting of Nigeria. And we say, how about you mobilize and boycott the election completely? If the response of people boycotting the election is so massive that even the whole world will report it, the day you will now say, you know, since they don't even get the legitimacy from the people, yeah? If that number of people can stay away from their election, that means the people are not interested in the charade. If you now say, all of us, let's go out and get rid of these people, you get to believe and rely on those who boycotted the election for a reason known. Reasons like this. But anything apart from that, waste time, Sowore is our own. I'll support him by all means. I will support him anytime, any day. But at the same time, I will support him as long as he continues to keep, the revolutionaries under that tutelage of yes, it is possible. Yes, it is doable. I love that spirit, and it will continue to be in my good book. That is Omoyele Sowore. But the reason why we are not going all out for all of this is because, hey, come on. How can you fight a system that is already rigged against you? Other than to find a means to have to break the system from outside, not from inside anymore. So this is why I told these guys, and they said, well, Maiyegun, that one is a big thing. I said, exactly, it's a big thing. You really think it's just about getting Sowore president, to make Sowore president, and that's it? Come on, man. You can't be so naive. Even Omoyele Sowore himself can't be so naive that once he become president, everything he will just deal with. No, come on, man. I just gave you the number of rogues who are going to tell you who are actually the real evil spirit you go to church to pray against. Holy Ghost fire, all the enemies of Nigeria, all our enemies, all the evil spirits that is destroying Nigeria. We pray, all thunder, fire them. Baba, calm down. Now the evil spirits, now them, they put poster for your face everywhere right now. Do you understand? Maybe you don't. You see, what pushed others to say we want to stand up and defend ourselves against the Fulani terrorists, which they love to deny or try to say we are trying to politicize. Insecurity before election also shows that there will probably be no election in 2023. I don't know how you take this, right? But except for what I'm saying, yeah, Baba, you don't even have a guarantee that you have an election in 2023. In Benue State now, I don't get the go ahead. Following
the increasing space of insecurity across the country with security operatives overstretched, the Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom has enjoined residents to rise up to the occasion by using any form of legal weapon in self-defense, no matter how local. Ortom, who made the call in Makurdi, the state capital, insists that the days of running helter-skelter and being intimidated have passed.
A burning issue of national concern is the steady decline in security, which naturally takes front burner of discussions in any gathering.
You proscribe IPOP. Within IPOP did not kill anybody until that time. IPOP shot no gun. and IPOB was proscribed as a terrorist group. Now these people are taking sophisticated weapons. They are all over the country. Until this moment, the Fulani killer headsmen have not been proscribed as a terrorist group. And they are the worst terrorist group on earth. So it means that if you are silent over evil, you are part of the evil.
For everyone who is a Benue man or women, for this reason, as the governor of Benue State, I have upgraded women to be men in Benue State. So every woman in Benue State, take the weapon that you can confront our enemies, wherever they are. Bring your AK-47. We'll bring our own locally lawful arrows and spears and cutlasses and this thing, and deal with the situation.
He agreed with the Christian leader that it was high time to fight for the soul of the country.
There was time for killing, but the time for killing have gone. Today it is time to live and to walk, to exercise our faith and fight for the soul of our state and the soul of our nation.
We will work with you to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt.
I bring you a message of hope. We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
So talking about giving the support to, the Sorosoke generation, they have now, kind of pitched their tent at the succulent, grounds where PDP, APC are ready to pay their own bills. But some people still give their support to Omoyele Sowore when they couldn't give the millions. They decided to brand their own vehicles. I just thought I should share that with you because I found it kind of, impressive. Yeah. It's just all like something we feel like is a ritual that we can channel this energy to something else, something more useful than wasting these resources on education, as they say. On election, as they say. I kind of love this. So a lot is going on out there. And while I was doing my waka waka waka, waka waka waka, go many places, waka waka waka, go many places, waka waka waka, waka, you know that. Now so I enter Joso. I can realize say the situation that don't enter head, maybe say, so many people are trying to find a solution to this issue of insecurity and safety and all of that, including those who once chosen Jos as their own Belgium. And so this guy vex. 2023 drama day. So I was like, Joanna Maigona. How are you, sir? So he's going for the position of governor of Plateau State in 2023. This whole nonsense must stop. We must bring sanity. Plateau State deserves better than these jokers and all of that. I read a lot about him, and I don't know if this is one of the jokes, but the one that is not a joke is that it is true that Goodluck Ebele Jolantan, the group that said, the rumor that they have been trying to drag him into it is no longer a rumor. Some people have already paid 100 million naira into the account of APC, Egbekegbe, among others. And in the next couple of hours or days, we expect to hear from Goodluck Ebele Jolantan. So, as for the caption of this broadcast, where Emefiole is expecting the court to say, Allow me to contest, so make una no stop my dream, and you shouldn't tell me to resign. Your central bank governor may actually become your president. Now so you can't find your own North Korea, sharp. North Korea, Kim Jong-un. Now so they go bring your own Kim Jong-un in. You go see your president, and then you also see his name on your Naira notes. It's a terrible situation you found yourselves. And like magic, they are going to drag you into this. And those of you who claim to be educated, you're going to find yourself arguing this instead of you to call the bluff of it and be like, this guy, we know they agree. Enough. You get what I mean now? Put all this rubbish away. What we want is pretty much a better organized country, which we can undo by ourselves regionally. Before we go first to this particular one, we were doing better. We could have been so better. And that is why we have to tell our children, our people, that no matter what Nigeria does to us today, right, it's temporary. Trust me. Yeah, it's been a while. And it can be longer if we don't do something now, okay? It starts from those criminals who said they want to be president and looked away from all that is happening to us, I have to say. Especially those who have been playing the cards of religion, the cards of a tribe, cards of ethnic, and this and that. You should not be part of that. They use all tricks to get you to be involved enough that you can validate whatever they are putting together. But if you pay attention very well, right, like all of us here, right, we always know what the end result will be. You will be the victims of their decision. You will be the victims of their own, what do you call it? You'll be the consequences of all their actions. You'll be the victims of all of that. Indeed, you can choose your poison at this point, okay? So don't let them play the card of, I'm a Yoruba man, follow me. I'm an Igbo man, follow me. No single person can fix Nigeria. It is the system. And because the system is so terrible, it's so bad, the system will continue to shun out all these rogues and criminals, heartless and lawless people who continue to say they have the solution, promising you the same thing again and again, right? And giving you the same thing again and again as well. Because that's what you get. They promise you this, they give you something else, right? And every 4 years, they come back to say, oh, sorry. In fact, we've figured it out again. We're going to do it differently, okay? Let's do it again. And then you, gullibly, somehow, or foolishly, or selfishly as well, you have to say, let's give them a chance. You start speaking grammar. Don't worry. Some of us choose different. Okay, we choose different. We want to do it differently. And we have no regrets. So far so good. I should have been telling you what we are going to be doing in May, or what we have been doing in May. But you remember that towards the end of last month, this one is a change of topic now, quickly, okay? I'm thinking of opening the line soon, and maybe I can take a few calls as well, just before we go, okay? Based on what I've said so far. But this is May, and today is the 9th of May. 9th of May. If you are watching a replay, it's going to be the other day anyway, yeah. So the 9th of May, we should have said, how far now, Maiyegun, what are we doing? What's going on this month? A lot is going on. So many of them, I've kind of gotten to a stage where I should be telling you now, okay? One of them is this, our publicity that we invested in last month. We spent, we spent over 3 million naira on our publicity, report, billboards, and all that, including the, and we got our report back. It's been so impressive, but we are slowing down again on this for a reason, because the 1 month that we paid for, on our publicity is running out. Okay, that's going to run out in about 2 days or 3 days now. By the 13th of this month, the first set of our billboards and all that will expire, what we paid for. Now, we would need to renew that, or we will suspend it and go into something else. So I chose that we'll renew that, not because we are going to be paying the full price again. No, we're going to be paying a certain amount that is going to go towards a renewal now, not like what we spent the first time. So I'm putting that on hold, because my budget comes to somewhere around 1 million naira. We're also looking to increase the numbers as well, remember? Increase the number from 10 to possibly 15 to other areas across Yoruba land, which means we will have to spend more. Now, in this case, we have two things to do. Extend all this billboard we paid for last month, which are going to start expiring from the 13th of this month, May. And we have to pay for another month again. We have to pay for another month like that, right? So we have that on hold. Then we have the numbers of how many should we add. We have that on hold. So putting these two together is going to cost us a little bit as well.
So I'm putting that on hold. Then I'm also investing in what we call our Yoruba Rescue Fund platform as we speak. So that too is something I want to bring to you. Among other things, when I bring my update on what have we done, how much is our money that we even have left? Maiyegun, of course, when we get to that part, we are going to do it, because without telling you how much we have, what we are going to be doing or what we are going to do won't actually make any sense, okay? It won't. But I have them there, and I'm putting them on hold for now. And remember, we said, before we make any major payments out of our money, well, let me put it this way. You can put your mind at rest, okay? That wherever you are or whatever it is right now, we are still sitting comfortably on over 5 million naira from our leftover, our money. So you can still be pretty much rest assured of that, okay? So, which simply means we still have over 8,000 pounds as we speak. So with 8,000 pounds, yeah, if we plan now well, we probably will be planning to spend between 3 and 4 million. And if all of you say, "Mo, we spend everything," I'll show you the budget. We'll get to that part when we want to spend. For now, we have not started spending this month, except what we gave the welfare package that we gave to Alano, which I have already cut down to 500,000 naira. I paid that about a week ago, okay? But I didn't say much about our budget. I didn't say much about our project for this month, because there's so much that I'm putting together. And at the same time, I'm kind of being careful of paying for something now, right? And then in a week or two time, there's actually a perfect one that we'll spend less on and still achieve a greater, sort of a result. So I am in between putting all of this together. And I'm also talking to a lot of people who want to work with me behind the scene to help secure the Yoruba Rescue Fund platform, to make it easier for you to contribute, register, and even donate, so to say, on the platform on a very regular and easy basis, okay? A lot is going on. And guess what? I am back to work. I'm no longer as free as I was 4 months now. Remember when I took a break from work in December? My break is over. I don't have that luxury of time anymore. Even though there seems never to be a luxury of time, people still complained throughout the 4 months of my break. Maiyegun, I've been trying to call you for the past 3 months. I've been sending you messages. You don't reply my messages. It's been a hell and a heck of a time for me. It has always been. Now I am back to work. But you don't worry. Put your minds at rest. I went back to work because I kind of feel so, honored that when I put in my resignation letter in December, that I just wanted to go and do something else. I just want to go and see what I can do with my life, so that I don't have to worry about working for anybody anymore. So the boss of my own workplace, right, somebody who is pretty much like so high up there, had to stop the resignation. And he said, what if we give you a career break instead of you resigning? And if you want to come back, you can come back. If you don't want to come back, of course, you can choose not to. I mean, and it is because I was so good. I was kind of so good. I am a kind of a very valuable material to them, so to say, with a very good record. So I felt honored, like, okay, I mean, that's not bad. Okay, maybe I can come back. And now I came back with a part-time. I'm still finding it kind of strange settling down somehow. But that is also going to take 5 hours away from my time. So I'm going to be giving my workplace 5 hours every day, 5 days a week. So that's going to reduce my own access or accessibility as well. But trust me, since this happens, this is done naturally, with the right people beside me who are ready to help and give their assistance every now and then, yeah, I bet I will always be able to deliver. I just thought you should know about that, so that you won't be like, Maiyegun, this thing is taking forever. Or more, you just need to see what I'm doing and what I'm going through as well. But we will deliver, and we deliver rightly, okay? So let me take a break. Let me go and make some tea again. My tea is kind of cold now. I'll open my line. At least, don't let me be the only person talking. You too can say one or two things. And if you have other things to do at this point and you need to go, all right, before you leave, just make sure you like the broadcast. Like it before you go, okay? When I come back now, we're going to start taking calls. And if you are going to be part of that, then don't go anywhere. I will be back.
I have my first caller on the line. Hello, can you hear me?
Maiyegun General. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, you are live. Oh, I can hear you. Everybody can hear you now as well. Oh. Your name, sir?
First-time caller.
Oh, you are a first-time caller. We have something here to welcome first-time callers. You are welcome. So about
good.
Olushola. All right, sir. Everybody can hear you, sir. We are long going.
Yeah, Moki Boboleo. 23, 24. Don't sorrow.
What's the don't sorrow, Baba?
At least.
Ẹni tó ní pé kí wá sọ oúnjẹ ni. Ṣé pé kàn kọ́ níbẹ̀ kí lórúkọ bí ta ti lọ jẹ oúnjẹ yẹn tẹ́ fi wálẹ̀ lọ yẹn?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ta ti lọ sí tiwantiwa lọ́rọ̀ oúnjẹ.
Tiwantiwa báwo ni ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta? Ẹni tó sọ oúnjẹ mi ní tiwantiwa lélẹ́yìn ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. Mo wish kan yẹn rọ́jò yìí. Ọ̀gá ìjọ yẹn dẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ń gbàwẹ̀. Ọ̀gá ń gbàwẹ̀ ìjọ yẹn. Oúnjẹ tó sọ oúnjẹ mi anyway. So báwo ni sir?
Yeah, fine. In fact, I really appreciate iṣẹ́ fún wa. So Olúwa tó bá wà pẹ̀lú kun ní ọgbọ́n àti òye. Ṣé àwọn àìmọye àwọn ọgbà tí wọ́n máa ń rí tó máa ń dáhùn question, but the way you answer them, no, is beyond my own comprehension because ẹlòmíì máa béèrè question mi tí máa wò pé báwo ni Maiyegun ṣe máa dáhùn, and then with the wisdom that God has given you, it's awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Even this program, I just feel like Kawani in an open ground, like stadium, thousands of people come and go. So it will open there because they need, and people need this kind of message to know the kind of, between what they do. Yes. Because without this kind of message, unto my liberty one, along about the liberty one. Because there was election then. Once I be mo ṣe fẹ́ election, mo ṣe fẹ́ vote, mo rí option ṣé yìí máa lọ sí polling booth ni àbí by poster. Mo ṣáà shoot sí poster. Wọ́n dẹ̀ send the papers sí mi nílé. Mo dẹ̀ vote without any stress. Mo wò pé so ilé ayé kan rèé bí báyìí. well, we still have a long way to go, but I think we are getting there gradually. And then God will take us there. But one thing I am very assured, we are going to get our Yoruba nation. And then I had this dream, like we are in a hall. All we also were dirty, bushy, and only are clear with the Yoruba flag. And I saw a beautiful bridge that built the Sinue. Yoruba nation, it is going to be well. All has Zafunwa. That is going to be 2 weeks. Gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tí tó wà nínú Yorùbá land, a máa fọ̀ wọ́n mọ́.
A máa fọ̀ wọ́n jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Eba mi keep family, yeah? Thank you so much, sir. Nice one.
Okay.
23-24. So I have another caller on the line. Hello there. I hope he's connected anyway. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Ekale.
Ekale.
Yeah, Maiyegun General.
Kabiyesi.
First time caller, sir.
Another first time caller. Welcome. Èrè ará àdúgbò. Tani mo bá sọ̀rọ̀, sir.
Tosin ló ń sọ̀rọ̀, sir.
Tosin. So yeah, everybody can hear you now, please.
Mo fani kinki nínú. Due to pé first time. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́. Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́. So, nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Hello, sir.
No, mo ń gbọ́ yín. Gbogbo àlà ń gbọ́ yín o. Loud and clear.
Okay. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé ẹ túbọ̀ jẹ́ kí a tẹpá mọ́, ká túbọ̀ tẹra mọ́ láti máa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn because ìgbà tèmi náà wà ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣé ẹ understand me, sir? Ìgbà tí mo wà ní Nàìjíríà, ojú mi ò là sáwọn kankan until ìgbà tí mo kúrò ní Nàìjíríà tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ń rí, ó dàbí pé ojú mi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ là, mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣé ó yé yín, sir? So ẹ má jẹ́ ká dẹ̀ blame major.
Kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí inú ò ní bí ṣá, inú á bí ẹ ṣá ni pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So tẹ́ bá wo majority àwọn èèyàn wa tó wà nílé, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn ò rí nǹkan kan, ojú wọn ò là sí nǹkan kan. Because nígbà tèmi náà ṣì wà ní Nàìjíríà tán bá ń sọ fún mi ì nígbà àdẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan kan. Okay, nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tí Ṣòwòrẹ́, ìgbà tí mo kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ni mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ Ṣòwòrẹ́. So because majority àwọn èèyàn wọn ní owó láti bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe sub, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan. Majority nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní online ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò mọ̀. So advice tí mo fẹ́ múlẹ̀ ni pé ẹ jẹ́ ká túbọ̀ continue. Most àwọn ibì kan wà irú Ìkòròdú ni mo ti wá. Àwọn area kan wà ní gbogbo bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn ò mọ̀ anything.
Àti gbé bí
nǹkan tí mo fẹ́
Ìkòròdú láti bí oṣù kan sìn, mo sọ pé majority wọn á dẹ̀ ti kọjá láàrin tipẹ́tipẹ́ báyìí sìn.
Okay.
Ìyẹn ti wà mí láti bí oṣù kan, kò tí tó oṣù kan láti bí ọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́ta ń sìn ṣá. Àwọn ni second batch bí bọ̀dọ̀ la ṣí ẹ̀.
Okay.
So ẹ má jẹ́ tán kí ní ilẹ̀ Ìkòròdú kí ló ti yà.
So ẹ má jẹ́ ká stop because tẹ́ bá wo àwọn bíi Tinubu Bible àti Quran, Ànábì àti Jésù wọn stop láti máa polongo láti máa jẹ́ kán mọ̀ pé ṣé nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yé yín. So Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa ní jábọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín àtẹ̀yìn náà.
Ẹ ṣé gan sir.
So mo ní another caller on the line. Here we go. Let me see bóyá mo lè rí wọn connect báyọ̀. There is also an issue tó yẹ pé ńgbà mi tí ẹ bá ti wá struggle when you manage to get in, then the system is just going to find it difficult connecting you. WhatsApp connection. It's a case, isn't it? Let's see. Okay, let me try another one then. Yeah, I've got another one in. Hello there.
Tuale.
Zazu, awara
Wale baba.
what to do?
Teko wale.
Oh yeah, go wale, baba. Oh yeah.
Yam pepper kata. Yam pepper kata. Oh, he don't there. Oh, he's there. Oh, he's zogo.
Yeah, oh,
What I mean? I didn't ask Steve from Texas, in US.
You are live.
Enyomi gidi. Oh, he's there. The implosion is inevitable. The implosion is inevitable. In fact, everybody shaking you, everybody shaking the camera, relax. I do have a look back. One man nora one man para one man jera 1 to 2. That is just the fact of it. Look at all this blood.
Say, no spill blood for your body. Stay away. Stop.
May I not just stay off. May I not stay off. May I not stay off because our prayer don't answer. The thing could be messy. Kerry, brother, make everybody just relax. They think of the way forward. What is the way forward? How we are going to start our own nation. Because what you read, go survive. Brother,
It is strange, Goni. I've never seen anything like this before, and people are not paying attention.
I said, look at the children of Israelites. That was so the Bible here. When the destruction is inevitable, that is what happens.
Central Bank governor go to court to say the court should say he is allowed. He didn't sue APC. The guy didn't sue APC. He's suing INEC and Malamu. Which level now?
Who does that?
Which level now?
I don't think I want it to be weird because the woman destroyer I want. You already. Hey. Already. That is it. Everybody should just be rejoicing. The major thing is just advise our people at home. Also, go because when you go, just wait for your own. How much about the
they go destroy themselves. Honestly speaking, that's how I feel, Baba. Honestly.
Because I just started. I was looking at the professionals we have all over the world, Yorubas and the Igbos. Imagine every professional, all of us will have gathered all this experience here in the Western world. Imagine all of us, even if it's 40% of us migrating to our country, Yoruba country, the Biafran country. Do you know the massive development that will come about?
Do you know where you are right, Sivo? You know where you are right. Obasanjo experimented what you just said. That was when that man discovered Okojo Iweala, all these brain guys and all of them who tried to come and pretend to rejig Nigeria then. Now this Boko Haram expose all of us. Say, oh boy, they deceive yourself. Something we know for work.
You don't have a clue of the kind of people we have here in the West. The kind of brains we have in the West, IT, professionals, this and that.
Economic experts, professional medical practitioners, people who can.
I think Dubai will be a tight place. Dubai will be a tight place. Is Yoruba nation compared to Yoruba nation? Dubai will be a tight place. Compared to Biafra, Dubai will be a tight place. China will be a tight place. What are you talking about, Baba? The migration is going to be like Oman was explosive. In less than 10 years, because of the technocrats that are coming home. Imagine the other day, brother Clement in Germany. Only one more my great party for dinner season is standard to break. My tutu round one. University, but they went to University of the Street. You
see, this segment of braining Yorubas that you just mentioned now, they are those who do things. So why those ones where they carry certificates? Do you know who you are talking to? I am engineer. They don't feel build ordinary drainage system. They don't feel build ordinary bridges. Now China, now Julius Baja can't build road for them. Yet you have professors, engineers.
I said before I left Nigeria, I was into dredging. Somebody told me ship about the issue. Somebody want to know a post can you connect with Netherlands and Congo. Odo ni la boys ma lo. Odo ni wọ́n pa gbogbo ma ti pọ̀ wá gbé Populace wá gbé baba. E dey ma ti te pẹ̀lú e. Ani baba e ma ni You know, I know my University of Owodo, maybe a law, University of Owodo. Imagine all those kind of people that come by and empower one. Imagine what those people can create. What are we talking about? Who needs to import from China? Who needs to import from anywhere in the world?
And guess
we
what?
will build it right here.
Steve-O, now those people supposed to be part of the richest people. People where they make those things, machine. Where all of us will die to own. You get that?
Of course.
But they are the poorest in a system that made them that way. Terrible.
That's it. That is why you see, let everybody just sit down and picture the future.
Mommy. God bless you, Baba.
Mommy.
Let me louder on the mountain like I do.
Mommy, I beg your family, me. Kerry said that is better. No going back. No retreat, no surrender. What time die? I'm about that law, but 50,000, 150,000. Continuously until we get the other one. That's how I'm going to say direct deposit. Kerry, the only weapon we have is this money. Let it get to us. We only have to infiltrate. People want text messages. People
exactly.
People need to know what you call a what is the bread you call a there is no way. Okay.
You know, part of what Timothy and was Steve-O we are going to say surprise be 500,000 phone numbers. I got a share Karo Yoruba Nation is coming.
Baba,
my message
Baba, I beg you.
Anybody shock you one. Kind of text message shock everybody. Wait till they go on. I get message from this Yoruba. Wait till you know. I say zombie. Can't be seen. I say be zombie enjoy. Wait till sheni. That one don't they break my mind now. Continue, Steve-O.
Baba, we tell you. Twale Baba. Go wale.
Hello, Steve-O. Baba, hello now. Oh yeah. As artist. You go wale, Baba. Oh yeah. Thank you so much. Stay safe, Baba. I love that.
You, Baba.
I'll talk to you some other time. So here we go. Another call on the line. Let's say I. Hello.
Hey, Maiyegun. How are you?
You are live where everybody can hear you, so you need to speak up. Who am I speaking to, sir?
Yes, this is Chidozie from Houston, Texas.
Chidozie. Is that right?
How are you today?
I'm very well, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. I really want to appreciate you for the effort you're putting in. You know, one thing about this struggle is it's more controlled by, I believe, the spiritual realm or things we can't. You know why I say that? I listened to you the time you said you are just Maiyegun Politico and you are not Yoruba Nation struggle leader that people are trying to make it look like maybe you are some kind of superhuman to lead it.
They want me to identify the face and say I'm you, and I said no, that is not me. I'm a Yoruba man, and I can make my own contribution in my own little way. And now here we are, and I'm still not a leader of any of that. Please.
But yeah, you're not, but you're doing. Yeah, you're not, but you're not doing more than a leader. That's what I'm trying to emphasize.
Thanks to all of you who actually make it so easy. All of you makes it look so easy. Every time I talk here, people feel like, it's Maiyegun talking. He has so much friends and all of that. So thanks to all of you too. I mean, how can I deny that?
Yeah, so I want to encourage you and appreciate you for that. I know this one thing I know about this struggle is beyond one person. A case study is our leader, Mazi. To some of their mind, the thought is they somehow incarcerate him. The struggle is destroyed. But today, some of them in their deepest heart, they'll be saying, perhaps we did some kind of mistake because he's been away have a kind of triggered so many things.
Yes.
So many things.
And
That if he was around,
there are still more people. The longer they keep him, there'll be more people that are still going to be like, no, this is not right. This doesn't make any sense anymore. And more trouble for them. But like we say, it's a waiting game. We are monitoring. Go on, Baba.
Yeah, so I just want to say a big thank you for the work you are doing. Thanks, to this struggle, especially to the Yoruba nation. And I love the way you're doing it, to be honest with you, because it's not only about you. You're a Yoruba man, but I like the way you allow your mind to be broad about, because an injury to one is an injury to all. The tragedy of Nigeria is because some people, they have succeeded in using this ethnic religious nonsense to mortgage everybody, that when a section or a person is being targeted, they somehow make others to see it as not a problem to them until it gets at them.
Until they become their own tongue too. I know.
So I thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Because the way you do this whole thing, I honestly, I don't know what to say if not to support you and to encourage you, because I appreciate your unbiased, I appreciate your broad mind and your objectivity towards everything. So I really appreciate you. Then regarding the CBN Emefiole thing, you know, yeah, I love it. Emefiole, you know, it's still the same old story. These are a bunch of clowns. These are a bunch of, you know, charlatans. So I'm not even surprised. I just saw something in I think in the social media now or in the news, they say Jonathan, some people pick form for him. So they are all the same.
$270,000. Chidozie, you dey America.
Yeah.
And you know the value of $1. And you guys are doing so well. Or you can tell me that you can't tell me $270,000 is not a chicken changer. Let me put it this way. No one can easily say $270,000 is a chicken change in America. Whoever works for money. But look at how these guys are doling that out. Every hour, everyone is turning up to pick up their form. And then Nigerians.
My brother, the truth of the matter is that in the next, for me, speaking to you, in the next 4 years, that amount is not. I'm not going to be able to make it. I said in the next 4 years, my annual income is not up to $50,000. So imagine how they
now
just cough it out like it's nothing.
$270,000. That could be your mortgage, your house, your everything you put towards that. To get, I mean, you must have $1 million house before you can even pull a mortgage of, get a loan of $270,000. Am I lying?
You're not. You're talking about that. You're talking about CBN governor. Who is a murder criminal. What about the one that called himself Tunde Bakari? He said he's a pastor.
Church, Chidozie, help me.
He said,
I'm still thinking.
You're talking about
the $100 million. Chidozie.
My brother, you're talking about a CBN governor. That one is a murder criminal. He's helping the criminals to loot the system. I'm talking about the one that claims to be a pastor lawyer. You know, the last time I called into your program, I said you called him a charlatan.
Yes.
And I said I love that word. He is a clown and a charlatan. It's not an insult. They are just using this stupid religion to intimidate people. When you are calling them the right name, people will say you're insulting a man of God. My brother, I'm a preacher too. Let them not use these scriptures or Quran to deceive those who don't know who they really are. How can you tell me, you who says you're a pastor, who's supposed to be on the side of the truth, the same Tunde Bakari, for example, he gave one stupid, he called it nation State of the Nation broadcast. He always come around with that nonsense. State of the Nation broadcast. At one of the broadcasts, he said Buhari is this, Nigeria is that, blah, blah, blah. After a couple of months, he went to that state house. I listened to his response when he came out of that state house. This is a man that was swearing in with the name of God, that he will do nothing with Buhari. He will lead a protest that will cripple Nigeria, this blah, blah, blah. He went to the same state house. He came out, they asked him, you know what he said? He said, the truth is that no Southerner can be a president without the support of the Northerners. Really? Are you telling a kid or what? So the whole thing is the same thing. So I'm not surprised at Emefiole. I'm not really surprised. And I won't even be surprised if whatever court or however they said the court rejected. I will not even be surprised if the court approves him, because Nigeria is a fraud.
It's a joke.
Nigeria is a fraud. It's a big fraud. And the truth is that they have seen that Nigeria is living on a borrowed time. Both the British and all those that created it, and even the cabal that are running it for them, the neo-colonists that is running that system for them, they have seen that they have come to a point that it's very difficult to continue to manage it. So what they are doing now is to see if there is any way they can succeed in putting another idiot that will sustain this nonsense the man in the Rock have created. So that's the reason why every clown is coming to buy the form. They know who they want to give it. Like you analyze, Tinubu has been messed up. All these other people
believe that this will get this kind of a wild now. Like everybody will just be like all open race, man. I don't think he believed that. I don't think he never expected this to be the situation. No.
They call him Jagaban, you know. They call him Jagaban, a political strategist. This one took him unaware.
I will tell you.
He never foresaw this. His strategy could not work in this one. They really dealt with him. So they have put him by the side. So now what they are trying to do, the truth is that Fulani cannot, and they don't want to let that power shift to the south. Do you know why?
There's too much to lose.
Because there's too much to lose. They have already come out fully. Before they were like somehow hiding the whole agenda. But this dead Buhari, they brought one idiot. They have exposed so many things to Nigerians. So their fear is so much now that they don't trust anybody. They don't trust any Southerner again, no matter whatever the Southerner is doing for them. They don't trust.
You want me to shock you a bit? Maybe not shock you, but just to remind you, right? You see that guy that picked up his phone today, Lawan, the Senate president, that is their anointed candidate. And all the argument was that his own region too, they haven't produced presidents since 1999, even though he's from Niger State, where Babangida, Abdul Salami, and all of them came from. Now, the implosion that we are waiting for is that those who believe that it is IPOB that wants to break Nigeria, the Sunday Igbo is asking to break Nigeria. They are about to figure out that the entire work of Buhari and his gang up till now is always to break Nigeria and make it real, because Nigeria is never won anyway. You know?
That is it. So when you look at it, my brother, to allow others contribute, my summary is simple. That Nigeria is about to be broken by themselves. They think we are going to shoot gun. They think IPOB or Yoruba Nation will start that crisis. They are the one that are going to start the crisis by themselves.
They don't start out.
Because when you look at all these elders, all these so-called elders, telling us one Nigeria, giving us reasons, because of their benefit. They will be the one to start the war. They will be the one that will start the real agitation of breaking Nigeria up, because it is dawning on them clearly. In few days now, it will really, really hit them hard. When they finally give that their ticket to whoever, PDP will give to whoever they want, APC will give to whoever, then they will turn around.
Fight to death. So
they will now turn around and now begin to shout Yoruba Nation. Or some of them, Igbo elders, who may even have the courage.
Yeah, I know.
They will now begin to shout Biafra. That is what they will do. And then when they start shouting it, Fulani will now go and pull out their file, where they drop their file. For some of them that are dead, Fulani will start using their EFCC or whatever to begin to squeeze them. Yeah. Squeeze them very, very hard. Fulani have mortgaged the system. So they have done it for a long time, waiting for the real time to deal with them. So, my dear brother, all I want to say is that I really appreciate your attention, the way you pay attention to the politics of Nigeria and all this. Anybody telling you, I repeat it again, anybody coming to tell me, no matter the reason, the person gives me that Nigeria is one and we should somehow come together and fix Nigeria, that person is a complete idiot and a full liar.
Person, Baba, you go there right to call them
because
name.
That is the truth.
Like somebody want to,
they are not being honest to us.
Yeah, and then telling you
nobody
that
can
they are smart.
Fix Nigeria. There's no how they can fix it because they say the Igbo presidency. I was listening to the so-called elders. They say they are our elders. You're talking about Igbo presidency. What is the president of Igbo extraction going to do to salvage this system? Tell me what that Igbo president. Are you talking about even fixing a system that there is no system? All you care about is Igbo extraction. What will the person
the appointment they go get when an Igbo man, this thing is done by turn, but Nigeria Limited, yeah. It is the appointment
God bless you.
When an Igbo man is there. It is the appointment they will get when a Yoruba man is there. Now, that is the agenda they want to sell to you and say, it's Igbo agenda, it's Yoruba agenda. That bullshit is lost on us. Nobody buys that anymore. Sensible people.
Yes, nobody, my brother. Nobody. That's why I am encouraging you. That's all. Thank you. Thing you hit now is all I have called to encourage you. Continue to hit it.
I will.
Let it get into our brain.
Yes.
Even if we don't want to get it, we must get it by force. Because thank God, people are really, really rising up.
Yes.
We have not gotten everybody on board, but we are making progress. People are really, really coming to their conscience together with the suffering they have made people to see. Yes, a lot of people are still, because of these peanuts they are getting, they are still trying to pretend as if they are not getting the message.
Let me take another call. You know how we do it. We've already crossed over 10 minutes already. You know, but I enjoy talking to you.
Thank you so much.
I have to say that I enjoy.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Maiyegun. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Papa.
Thank you.
Safe,
Please.
Thanks, more. So that's a Chidoze there from the US. One lovely talker.
Hello, sir.
Hello there, sir.
Good evening, good night, or whatever time I'm
anytime you are. To me, it's good evening. And I bet from your side, it's also evening. And to others, it can be any time. So top of the moment, we'll say, hello, sir.
Baba, thank you. Because of the number, you think it is evening, but it is afternoon, sir.
You won't
because
blame
I'm
me.
speaking
So you know
from
where I'm coming from, eh? So maybe you will tell me where you're calling from.
You understand, sir?
I do.
I'm calling from United States.
Class, sir. So that means it's afternoon over there. So it's evening over to us. I mean,
yes.
In the UK. So, sir, it's good to have you. Please.
Sir, I have been your follower for a very long time.
Thank you.
Since the days of Alexa. Since the days of Alexa,
turn it up to the highest.
Yes, sir.
Or Alexa,
since the days of
turn it down to the lowest. Go on, sir.
Since the days of after the election, where they do,
Still they wait for the change, the the change. All the promise where they make. It don't they be like say now fake. Good one. Nostalgic moments, sir.
A first-time caller, sir.
Thank you very much. Would you like your bell?
I do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
First, I pray that the Almighty God will continue to strengthen you.
Amen to that.
He will protect your home. Amen. And I want to say this one in Yoruba. Please,
sir.
Asokale Anfani.
Amen. Share.
And I want to say that all that these people are doing is just a kind of a final match. Because whatever they do, God is in control. Anybody,
you can call it the last kick of a dying horse.
That is it. Referee has already put the whistle in his mouth, ready to blow that the game is over already. And that is why they are all doing this. I want to remind whoever is listening that country was good ever before the first coup, when each of the regions were on our own and we are making progress.
I don't know why they even took that away from us completely, like it's nothing. That was when we were real. That was when we felt like we had something. What is Nigeria when they took that away from us? Yeah, what has Nigeria given to us?
It's quite unfortunate that most people. My wife used to say something, sir, that most people who have been to the Europe, US, or wherever many years before now, who supposed to do what we are now doing in diaspora, failed to do something. I probably will not blame them too much. They were coming to oppress us. I've been to UK, I've been to US, I have brought a new.
So you know the drill too, sir. In Nigeria, you are waiting for our uncle. We go call and say, "Egboman wale every December. To what day by ye? Minimum one moto. I say be moto kon day. Uloma lo to ba day. All those things, they wanted us to be like that. So when internet can't happen, social media can't happen. All of these guys can't try live nice, dress nice, and your uncle with the America can't they feel like so boy? If I dress like this now, this one don't dress like that in Nigeria. Would you have any respect? Buhari can't happen. The Punisher. They say, Buhari, deal with them. These lazy people, they don't want work. Poverty can't cross everybody now. Oppression can't come back. About long story,
if they have been coming home to tell us, hey guys, this is not how life is, where we came from or where we have been to. And they have kind of give us that information, reorientate us for the right thing. We would have fought for this thing for very long. But unfortunately, when they come back, those who were fighting then, I remember people like Fela. This is not about a religion. It's about the truth, which cannot, God himself is the truth. And whatever is different from the truth cannot take anybody to anywhere. Now, what all of them are doing, are running. Now.
Abi?
Now. Now, let them run and run and run mad.
I call on to me bless you. When they keep running, they say, where are they running to? I said, they want to run mad. Let them keep running. When they run mad.
Baba, one of the things that I'm always happy about is when you talk, the name I want you to log down is Agbenu Agbo. That's my name.
Agbenu Agbo.
Log it down because I will be calling from time to time. I can it is about 50 times more call.
I can imagine. I know the dream. I've seen it.
Now, I remember one of my wife was even telling me something at a distance. He couldn't know our mommy. So I'm calling. kò gbọ́ Yorùbá dáadáa. A ní ayé boom. Mo ní yes, máyé boom náà ni. Because nǹkan tó bá ń dùn ló máa ń boom. Ó dẹ̀ máa boom lọ ni. Now, whatever we want to do, we are ready for it. And they know that they cannot you cannot continue to kill people and destroy people's lives and destroy future, and people are coming.
ìyà ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ ń sọ fún bó ṣe máa wọ́n ń complain jù ẹ̀ ń sọ bó ṣe máa complain irú unfair people wo nìyẹn súnsọ̀hún tó yẹ máa súnkàn ògiri ń gbà mí bàbá èyí tí ó jẹ́ pé a ti súnkàn yìí o anything ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí ní state àdé.
What they do is they will now say you go and look for something. Go and look for something. They will bring projects in a gbowó ní corner yìí. Anyway, give him a paper. Give him all this. Enough of even I came to realize something that I want many people to know back in Nigeria. Those big cars, some are Lekiri, 2020 Lexus, 2022 Lexus. Àwọn ọmọ secondary school, àwọn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jáde university ni wọ́n ń gùn níbí báyìí because you don't need to go and kill people, you don't go and destroy lives before you get it. You said something yesterday. Now you don't need it. Need it. If you are out, even they even make it so good. If you finish your secondary school and you think you don't want to go to the college for now, if you don't want to go to, they will give you will buy house, you will buy the car of your choice, and the road is there for you to move from place to place. You can just mortgage it, buy another one. Everything comes with ease because there is always plan. But now somebody starts a business, there's no fuel. The tax, the government policy does not favor the business. You pay for diesel, you pay for NEPA, you pay for all these things. And we kept telling people, this is the right way. Unfortunately, even those some people that are here, so now you talk to them, one sort of me, I will pay. You wonder. I said, the Kawisha, and you have been to places where this thing is working.
So you do feel like that. You be in the midst of people and you be like, they wish can
You said something yesterday. Most people will come to this place call me because they may not be able to call my name. The fact that you call your name Rock or you call your child Steve does not make him Oyibo. No. Does not make him you still a time is coming that they will let you know. Okay, so but even if the country did not ask you to go back home, what if what is happening in Ukraine happens to people just overnight? Where would you go to? And we are saying, let's go back home. When it can work. How will you say it do not work? It has worked before. We will improve on it. All of us have gained a lot of experience. Yes. Let's come back home and begin to implement things. Begin to implement things. Baba, I would want others because I know many other people have been calling. They want to take over that. But log it down. See, Baba, we will talk more later. I would try to call you after the message as well.
I do appreciate
my regards to your lovely
contribution. My
regards to your lovely wife for her support for us and your children who have all been standing behind you. And God Almighty will continue to uphold, support, and bless you. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Amen to that. That's a special one. Say me well to your family too. Let's go this. I have another caller, even though our time is now coming to a close. We only have 11 minutes to go. So let's see if we can use one caller or two, or there is one already on the line. Hello there.
Yes. Hi, Michael. How you keeping? I've called you in the past. I'm the Church of England vicar, Reverend David Ibiayo.
Hang on, you are rushing me, sir. I want to take it slow. I'm kind of so slow. I'm not that sharp. Okay. So, good one. I know you've tried me. Maybe we've spoken before, but do you mind reminding me?
Yes, we have. Yes, Reverend David Ibiayo.
Reverend David Ibiayo.
Our Church of England priest. Yes.
I remember you, sir. How are you?
You know, I'm fine, thank you. You know, no, seriously.
Yes, sir.
You keep talking about Nigeria is not working.
Okay.
But you are a representative that Nigeria can work. Your tenacity, your passion is amazing. It's amazing, you know. It's like, you know, all those batteries, like, never, you know, battery okay, cool.
Like all this, Thomas Okakwe, Bemi DJ, like our Duracell. I want about, you know, so. And
you need to advertise Duracell.
Will not be nutted or neutralized if I should channel it to Niger. I don't try them before it burn me, and I don't want to do it again. That's why I'm encouraging others to use this same energy, sir. We can use the same energy to get better things. But I'll listen.
Because, you know, the way you conduct yourself is proof that Nigerians are capable.
Yeah. Please.
Because I still remember you when you used to say the fact that you used to hold your mobile phone to do recordings.
Well, you know, sir, there is something you would also remember about me. I was always angry. And I could tell, you could tell why I was angry. Like you said, my mobile phone, I take them everywhere in Scotland, everywhere I go, just showing places and start talking back and say, can't we have this? Can't we have that? What the hell is wrong with us? I was always angry. I'm glad I'm a bit coordinated now, like you said. But
but it shows your growth. It shows that we too can learn from you. It shows your growth, your trajectory, how you've matured, how you've developed. And there's this thing I want to say. 3 things, you know. Yes, your facts, you analyze it, your passion, you know. If Nigeria, honestly, we need to make you Minister of Communication. Honestly.
You have to make me laugh.
Because why?
People. You know that?
No, what you've done for us, you know, you've opened our eyes.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You see, and when you open someone's eyes, it's left to the person to decide what they want to do.
Exactly.
You see, honestly, I'm proud of you. You know, you make us proud to be Nigerians. And there's one thing I want to say. I think you need one more section. There's this section you need to have because, you know, your humor is second to none. You must have a section that says, make I have them.
Okay. Like just
you must have a section. Make I have them.
But Reverend, wouldn't that be somehow unethical when if I have to be in your shoes in a way, if you have to kind of, you know what I mean, like Maiyegun.
No,
if a Reverend Father says, Maiyegun, I like the way you pass those insults to the point that even me, Reverend Father, I don't actually feel insulted. I actually feel humored when you talk about it. You think that's cool?
Because remember, because you see, the doctor plays his part. You see, the pastor plays his part.
That's right.
It's just like an entertainer. An entertainer will play their part.
We all play our role.
But we're not talking of insults because, you know, you remember you said it in the sense that you've matured. And now you're dishing it out. You're dishing it out in a humorous way.
In a humorous way, yes. You are right, sir.
You see, I've observed you over the time. You're dishing it out in a humorous way. And sometimes, you know, like I was listening today, I was just laughing. And you see, I was just laughing how you don't dish it out. Especially when you played Wiki, you know, when you played Wiki and still listen to him. You see, so what I'm just trying to say to you says that when we think of Nigeria and we think Nigeria is not working, just looking at you, because when you have a platform, of course, the other Nigerians doing good things, but we cannot see them. But because you have a platform and we are seeing you, and we are seeing the spirit in you, and we are seeing the kindness in you, because I'm not just kindness, I can see the pain in you, not for yourself, but for your people. It's just like when Jesus Christ went into the temple. You see that zeal? You see the point? You see that zeal? And that's why, honestly, I love a humor. Make a yab them, yab them.
Exactly. And don't be the yabbies, because sometimes facts, sometimes you can, like you said, you can present facts in a humorous way. That people will get the message.
And that's what you've done.
They call it Oroburuku Peleri. People will be laughing. Oroburuku Lanso, you say, man, well, you just have to laugh it out, because talk about the koja kungba misa, isn't it?
What do fellas say? Suffering and smiling.
Suffering and smiling.
No, Maiyegun, I must confess, your growth is just astronomical. Your passion, honestly, although you talk about Nigeria, I don't have to call you Mr. Nigeria because you don't want Nigeria to remain. But you have to be Mr. Nigeria.
That's why I'm trying to see how I am going to probably make this clearer to people and say, listen, this is why I find it easier to talk to everybody, even when what they stand for is not what I stand for in a way, but I could see through how we can work together as a common interest, and all of that is that, you see, there are those who actually, they want Nigeria, yeah, but they don't want this Nigeria as well. So to me, to somebody like me, I believe that, you see, for them to have that Nigeria they are talking about, you need to break this one up. In the process of breaking this one up, those who want Biafra, they can easily put their option in that arrangement. Those who want to do a republic can put their option in that arrangement. But if this current one remains, nobody will get it without bloody violence, which is the trademark of Nigeria. So that's why I feel cool, like, listen, this system needs to go. And until all of us see where disagree with the system, come together and agree that it has to go, then we'll break it up. Then we start dealing with ourselves, administratively, regionally, which will then catalyst also, what they call it, now spring us to the dreamland of where we really want to be. Practically, it is possible. And I'm a dreamer, like I did say on this program, so I'm a dreamer. And I always feel like the dreamers are rulers, they say. If you can dream it, you can make it happen. And I'm glad so many people are.
And of course, because I'm a man of prayer, I like the prayer you normally say. When you pray that, may Nigeria not happen to you.
That's our general prayer, yes.
I like that prayer. Honestly, because think of it. People's talent, people's gift, because of lack of opportunity. And I like what you said, I have to laugh. You remember I told you, I keep laughing. When you said that that evil spirit is the people putting up the poster. That is it now. The witchcraft is the policies. The witchcraft is in the policy.
Absolutely, sir.
That's what the witchcraft is now. Imagine.
There's no village people. There's your senator.
And you know that the village people are the kindest people.
They are the kindest, and they are the misjudged, most misjudged people. Oh, it's unfortunate. Honestly, we need to educate ourselves seriously than what they told us in those four corners of the classrooms. All of this, Reverend, right?
Everything coming Baba,
They didn't teach us all of this in school. None of this is taught in school.
But yes, they didn't teach in school, but you have now become the teacher to all of us. Honestly, because see, as you are picking up this Nigerian history, when you present facts to people, nobody can deny the fact. Yes, we may have sympathy.
Yeah, of course.
But we cannot deny the fact you're laying down. Who can deny the fact? Who can deny the fact? But because people need to chop, now it's okay, Maiyegun, hold on first. Let me just grab. Let me buy the form. Don't worry.
Later.
Let me chop my own. But honestly, I have to commend you for not just your passion, your compassion. Look at when you raise money for the old people. It is not, and you raise people for the lady who was abroad, who was stuck, whose visa expired.
Yes.
So, honestly, you're almost the complete package. Because why do I say almost?
Get everybody on this platform, sir, Reverend.
Of course, that's the point. That's the point.
So,
yes. Why do I say you're almost the complete package? Because you're growing. You're growing. Like when you said you're once angry, look at your smile. Your smile is disarming. So all I can just say with all your listeners, we have people back home. They too are struggling. We feel for them. We have people who are sick, but unfortunately no hospital. So now they say spiritual attack. What kind of spiritual attack is this? Baba,
Reverend,
make I have them. You have them.
How many things you want to do? I say icing on the cake for them before you go, sir. I won't mind. You have them.
Now, all I can just say is the fact that just keep your humor going.
I will, sir.
Just keep your humor going. And all the best with your growth. Because I believe that it's reached a stage whereby you inspire other bloggers, you inspire other YouTubers. Look at Nigerian musicians. They don't just imagine if you're a musician, you'll be singing about things that relate to people's lives.
I mean,
all they're singing about is bomb.
I wish I could sing. I'll probably be like that, and I'll be singing if I was a musician, right? I'll be going live every night, releasing different songs that people can come just sit down there and listen to the tunes, and there will be messages of.
Look at that time when Politico used to say, "We want to know who owns the land." Nothing like that again. Well, Baba Maiyegun, man.
Thank you so
all the
much.
Best, sir.
I know.
And I keep on listening to you. Thank you for your passion.
Thank you for your support, sir, and the prayers too. And help me, send me well to everyone around, sir.
Will do. All the best, sir. God bless.
Thank you so much, and you too.
Bye for now.
Yeah, bye-bye, sir. So this is where we're going to draw the curtains. I know there's so many people who still want to join me tonight, but remember, our time is up. We try to manage it, but it seems not to be enough these days, okay? But again, if you don't talk to me tonight, you can always talk to me some other time, right? You see, we always have our new time or first time callers. And if you're just joining us, right, don't feel bad. You can watch this from the start again, okay? Just skip the beginning where the music is if you don't want to listen to music, all right? Skip it and start listening to what the message is all about. The juiciest part is from the first 30-35 minutes, right? And then when you go and say sweet in the middle, when you start getting to that part of an hour and an hour 30 minutes as well, that's that gap, that's what is called sweet in the middle. In a nutshell, right? You're going to enjoy it from the start to finish. So don't worry, you can watch over again. And one thing is this: don't leave without leaving that you're offering. Like the video, okay? If you haven't shared it, you can share it as well before you go. I appreciate every one of you for spending your time with me tonight. Should I say hopefully? Of course, I'm going to be here some other time. Until I see you again, right? Stay safe and remember this: it is not worth it. If you ever have to waste anything at all, on anything at all, please don't let it be on the fraudulent 2023 elections in Nigeria. It's a charade. You are just going to validate it. Again, I've told you what I know. Check it with what you know. Compare the notes and make your decision. It's all up to you. I'll see you again, Sars and Mars. One Biafra, thanks for your super chat as well, okay? I appreciate everyone, and I will see you some other time. Stay safe and good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Kíkó nìna kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.